Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part.
As a dutiful maid warrior.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is. Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must be the way.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I? Let's play!
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach... Huh? Why? Or... Oh, Paimon! All right, let's follow your plan. Oh. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? No. Oh, that's... Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What? No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
A touch of frost.
By royal decree.
Who goes there? Attack!
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Take the target alive! Bested! To arms!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Attack!
Forth my blade. From whence you came.
stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests, here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang.
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was... Eh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got... Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti has long passed. I'll stop here. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's...
All right. You can decide on your greeting. You didn't actually have to... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but... So, what should we give to Ningguang? Oh, right! Paimon has a feeling that it would be... Why don't we go with... But let's go gather ingredients! Time waits for no one, and...
I created... This realm is no home for a princess. Oh, how exciting! Huh?
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one. Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those roots. Uh-oh.
There's no end to this.
Someone needs assistance.
Submit for judgment. One with my foot. Submit for judgment.
Step up.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Li. I never expected that, though. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques?
Wait a moment.
Oh? And what?
Do you have a box that can store presents?
Of course we do. Now just give me a moment.
Great!
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Many of the best goods. Here, this contain...
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique, it's done!
Oh, yes.
Woohoo! It looks great! Now... Excuse me, do you sell...
Yes. How many would...
It's not convenient to speak...
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting,
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
I'm glad you like it too. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations. Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on...
Wait! Was Virgo...
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is... At the Guizhou...
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole...
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this out. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstanding. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and... You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the Seven changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part at that day at Yujing Terrace? It was also very sudden, but our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not, hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back.
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you...
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed.
I need a more...
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh, is it?
Why, you've kept your ear to the...
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secret, if possible, I'd like... But if you were to choose... I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed, but after she said those words, the time of the well, I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous indeed. It seems I called for the gag order. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busy allowing the rite of parting to take place.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The chief... Wait, that's right.
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little...
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently.
Yay! Paimon... One of the sheets on that... Don't look at Paimon like that. Just imagine. Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy... La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on. Sigil of permission. Aw, that doesn't sound like this piece of... Oh, Ningguang did... But research on the sigil of Speaking of which, there's also some kind of... Oh, you really... Well, should we not... Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely Anyway, before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go...
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
On wind and cloud alike.
There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And they look really mad at us too.
Say this quickly. Disgusting.
A touch of frost. Spirit blade.
I will end you. I guess this is it. This was well done.
Forth, my blade.
Roasted fried.
By royal decree.
Hurry up. This was well done.
Oz, reveal thyself!
You need to hurry up! This was well done!
Force into my blade!
Thank you!
By royal decree!
This should be fun!
One with my blade! Submit for judgment!
My work finished. This was well done.
As a dutiful maiden,
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
I'll catch up.
You need to hurry up.
Oz, reveal thyself!
This was well done. Roast and fry. You need to hurry up. This was well done. Fuel's clogged.
I'll catch up. There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. Paimon's seen this pattern before. Oh, But how did I... Oh, that's right. Maybe the Fatui are copying the... Being able to channel divine... And the plot thickens. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet... The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is Dihua Marsh. Let's go! Paimon hates being late.
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade?
It was so big.
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich. Yeah,
Oh. So you also...
She said the time of the adept...
Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Kuching. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true. Yes, She is. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora?
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that.
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting and
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
glaze lilies? Oh, right! Paimon.
No. The Dihua Marsh used to be full of... Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war caused lands... Of course, there are some kinds of flowers. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these... No, I need you to sing to them.
So how good is your singing? Really? What?
We'll only know what...
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because they sang a song from Mondstadt that they don't understand Parallel?
Swift and merciful.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
From whence you came.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
By royal decree!
From whence you came.
Those weren't glaze lilies.
This little monster is... The glaze lilies used as a...
Well, that's not...
Unfortunately...
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lily?
Oh, hey! It's... What?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Huh. She's acting different from the first time.
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tian...
You came all the way out here to see the flowers?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration... Yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7. The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 30...
So what do you think of the...
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never... But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh? Did you just say as an...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus, after the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took... Well, let's save that I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See...
We dare not.
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed, I did. I know...
Wow, so you really know your...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If you would excuse me.
And that just about does it, given the ease of picking glaze.
Yeah, Paimon can order...
I've had enough ventures in my life already. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, so you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine.
Wow. See? Alright, I think...
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request.
Huh? What happened? The city gate...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wong. The Millilith are watching our
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun.
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. I've heard that some members, however, both sides were quite opposite.
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qiseng. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two...
Surely the Liyue Qiseng are not...
Their boneheadedness is not...
And what now?
That's all Ningguang. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must reign. Only now do they want... Anyway, Mr. Zhongli.
It looks like things are about to boil over.
Do you intend to use your new... Neither path is an easy...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli. We've heard that the Wangsheng funeral parlor has...
Things are taking a turn. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things back. Consider your next course of action carefully,
So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If he must be waiting for the... But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this?
its assistance.
Wow! This is the Golden House? It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have... This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if... Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't or better yet, take a nap on top of... Oh, right! That it's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make...
I'll catch up.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my... where should I start? Well, I've never been one to beat around the bush, you know. But who could have possibly guessed that the god of Geo would miss... If it weren't for that lovely little rite of parting ceremony you put together. Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The chief...
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa She will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for the time for discussion. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. The battle.
Battle?
When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in instead of confronting you directly, when she faces a worthy opponent. But as for me,
we won't let what happened in
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Cowering already? How unbecoming.
As a good night should.
Clear shot! You've made some progress.
I'll catch up. Someone needs
Fine
assistance.
Opportunity!
Steady as stone.
Try this. Run all you like.
I'll catch up.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously. Haha, good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
By royal decree.
You've got some skills. I'll crush you.
Steady as stone.
No use hiding back there. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it!
Forth, my blade! Whence you came!
Oz, reveal thyself!
One with my blade!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through, and now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis. You had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell—
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be? You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend, even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring— Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that—
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also wealth. As such,
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire— Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our method.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies—
A god?
Osile, overlord of the vortex. who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and—
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago!
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are— Oh, Paimon remembers now!
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just a byproduct. With the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated in one place, along with that which was bestowed upon me as a harbinger by our Tsaritsa, using the powers of ancient God, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to show its hand, let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone! That guy is fast! What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just as... Did we make it in time?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on! It's the Adepti! What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Chising. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Oh, Paimon gets it.
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith recruits, which is why we must stop that monster.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against... So will the power of the Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... not necessary.
What? Wait,
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong, and as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong ballista with one's own... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms?
I suppose this is one blessing from the Adepti that... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that... We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
Have a load of
A touch
this.
of frost! Force my blade!
Killjoy! Looks like I went too far.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
From whence you came!
There are so many between you! We can't help!
Were you about to say we can hold them, children? Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is dental energy. That light from your body, it's like the time in giant cars. Wow, it's about a pink shockwave. This grid is really strong.
On, reveal thyself!
No slacking off!
Leave it up to me.
Well, Joy, you won't be just me. I miscalculated. Cooked fruit. Disgusting. Stay right there.
With the blood of the Chelian, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside, and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganya's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
It isn't time for a break here.
Spirit Blade! Attack!
nothing worse to come, right?
As a dutiful maid
You can't run! This covers you!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Yes! This is it.
As a good knight should.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this run off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace!
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally...
The ominous aura of that monster, the effects of the it will be some time before the...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting aside part of her then limited income in preparation for building the Jade Chamber. At first, it was only the size of a small room, but with continued expansion, it has become the palace that lies before you now. It is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liu Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice... Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed a even to this very day. But that does not mean that... Do not merely cast your...
Are you questioning our means of...
I mean no offense.
Forebears, you say?
This morning...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him. I also thought to tell... But I dared not speak.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right! The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides.
Each of the 7 nations has its own...
Though your point is the very high... As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock. To be
All right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. Although I am a mere...
Huh?
Weren't you...
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Everyone was there. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest, thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit us for the next lantern rite!
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, the country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. But it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found in those we call mortals. The time of contracts between...
Seeing the poor...
Your line of inquiry is askew.
Seems...
Let us return now.
eager to leave, conqueror of demons?
Yes, one understands what the one fears that by the... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure...
All right, Mooncop.
Looks like the conflict between humans and Adepti was Oh, right! Child wanted to unleash... But we were able to handle the Overlord... Oh, and speaking of that, don't we... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Someone needs assistance.
Adventurer.
I'll catch up.
Oh, what should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Someone needs assistance. Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland... Last time we saw Zhong... Do you think he doesn't know... We had better go and make...
Join the
Someone needs
Adventurers
assistance.
Guild.
Seat with a view.
Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you... Oh, it's...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map.
Paimon knew that we should
Oh, now don't say that. Besides, I thought nothing personal. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. Then no...
What in the world are you talking...
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait! That's an exciting twist!
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and splat! This big dragon falls out...
Gathering all the forces that had been...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. Until one drizzly day, as I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers. I stood motionless among the crowds.
Oh, Zhongli!
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long? So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Child, the Adepti, and the Liyue Qixing to play their roles together on the stage that was... Indeed I was. The Gnosis which I had kept for... That's right. Which is...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would...
Of course. And it would have been... Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all... The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet... And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Senora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the tradition. These things were all a part of my script. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors.
Huh? That does...
On the contrary, I think it is excellent.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least...
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. Wreaking havoc and turning the city upside down. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god...
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be...
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter. We should return to Zapoljarny Palace and seek an audience with Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa.
Fine. I'll meet you there later.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told...
Realistically speaking...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, my agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my As for the bargaining chip, uncover that answer for... one of the clauses of our
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
I'll catch up.
So, are you buying or not?
So talk. There's only one real pot. Fatui. Shh.
Someone needs assistance.
You know that.
Yes.
Say.
Now that I mean, still.
For.
Hear ye all! The Chi Sing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return gods and rumors, and having been thwarted in his, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chi Sings announce. So that something feels off. Could the Chi Sing? Did Zhongli tell them in secret? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Kuching.
As said previously, Rex,
3,700.
we the people of Liyue,
The long, unending dream of our...
now that we have awoken from our... Will you stand with...
So concludes the words of her... Does Her Eminence the Yuheng?
Huh? Is she look...
Traveler.
Yikes!
Is that the traveler?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their... Name your price.
Whoa.
Well, Could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Perhaps.
But it, well,
As for the...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up, and here you are looking off.
Why would I not? Right. If the two of you can spare the time.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some...
You're right. I do like the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it now. You didn't... But since you weren't used to not being...
Well, we were only spending for two... In the city of commerce, we do not merely... The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli. That is true.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among...
Paimon thinks...
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is fair... Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis,
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows true strength of will, this is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have...
That's how...
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the vision...
Vision hunt?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders.
They want to seize visions. But why?
I should think that in the
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage, 7 ideals for 7 gods, and of thee... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, about that.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains I've heard that Ningguang is busy... All right then. Was there... That said, I hinted as much. How did I accomplish... All right then. Was there anything else you wish?
That's right. Zhang, since Morak... Also, isn't the Golden House the...
The Mora present now...
This is...
Yes.
Then, did you...
Oh, a private...
What's a shame?
It's a shame that... All right then. Was there anything else? Well then... All right then. Was there anything else? Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this club.
May the Lord of Geo protect you, and fortune find you.
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
May the Lord of Geo protect you, and fortune find you.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Thank you.